Good morning, everybody. It is 8:00 something. Technology, gotta love it. All right, here we go. I found it. Okay, here we go. So, good morning. It is Thursday. It's 8:05-ish, and yeah, it is time. We are going to discuss. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna try not to sneeze. Okay, so I told you about the whole subscription box, which will contain the things that I do. And I'm working out the last couple little details. So today we're going to play around with the new, I got this one. It's the Winsor Newton, I'm sorry, I didn't take my allergy pills. I'm sorry. Anyway, the Winsor Newton watercolors. Okay, they're pretty, it's a small box. Okay, so like the size of my hand. See, it fits in my hand. It's really, really nice. I did, because of last time about opening up all those little dinky little things. Okay, this is what it looks like. All right. I didn't open this one so we can kind of see. But the cool thing is, well, I guess I could open it after I switch it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you can see it, because I wanted to show you something cool that the other one didn't offer, but I think that I really like this too. I'm excited to see how they paint. So, yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera so we can see this before I start doing some crazy things. I don't know. So anyway, good morning, whoever just came on. I don't even know. It's not telling me who. So good morning, good morning. It's exciting. It's Thursday. Grab your coffee. Let's get going. All right, here we go. So here is the paint set. Okay, it is Winsor Newton, and it looks pretty cool. It, like I said, it's pretty small. It fits into my hand, and I have little hands, which is all fine and dandy because there's actually quite a bit of paint. I think one of these, the way watercolors are, sometimes they pop out. All right, so you open all these. I already did this just because I kind of thought, you know, last time took a little too long for me. So, all right, so when you open them, it's the same thing as last time. They tell you what color it is. This is Viridian Hue, which is a green. But the thing that I liked a lot, besides now I can't even get one open, the thing I really liked about these is that you can keep the plastic on too. They've marked it on the edge of the container that it's in, these little half pans. It's really cool. Oh, here it goes. Here we go. So I appreciated that, and that's something that the other brand did not do. Well, of course that's not going to come out. Okay, so then they fit down in here. This color here. There we go. All right. So I think one of these, it's not what I wanted to do. Okay, but I did need this. See these, how they pop out of there? They only do that till you start to work with them, okay? Because it's watercolors. So now I don't remember. Now I'm back. I like them in order of what they came in. So these pop out. I mean, not necessarily intentional, but you can see how much paint there is with these. So, and like I told you, it's really, really cool that, oops, maybe that one's upside down. I like how they put it on the side. It's that this one is yellow ochre. Okay, and then we have burnt sienna. Oops. This is red, crimson, I think. Yeah, yeah, the crimson. Okay, we're gonna need this one out because it actually goes over here. You know, and put them in however you want. There's no right or wrong. And then this one is burnt umber. And then, oops, they all just want to pop out today. And then this one is ultramarine, okay? And then we have, I think this is phthalo blue and white. Now, so far, see I have pieces. So, and then this is the paintbrush you get, before I say the so far part, is it's really small. It's cool though. Okay, very pointy. Because usually when you're doing something like this, you're probably going to do something small, which is great if you're just sketching out in like plein air type of painting, which plein air, if you don't know, is when you paint outside. All right, we're going to put this back on. I'm not sure I'll use this brush, but that's okay. And it has 3 painting wells. The thing is about this one that this doesn't like come out as a section and you can use it, so it's, but I like it, and it's plastic. And it came with this cute little handy dandy color chart. These are all the colors that you can get in watercolors through this company, through Winsor Newton. I circled the ones that came with this kit, this set. It's not a kit. So anyway, so far I like this one. I would say this one ranks a little bit higher because of the colors they chose to put in here. Not necessarily because they have white in there, because like I said, white is just the absence of color. But I like the color choices. So, all right, let's get going with what we're doing. All right, so we need to draw a line. Remember, I'm not too big on making sure you have like any specific, just kind of eyeball like, oh, this looks like the center. You can use a straight edge if you like. Okay, and then I think we'll scoot this over. I have to wait for the camera to catch up because I don't see. Okay. All right, so here we go. So I'm thinking today I want to do, I think we're going to do the raccoon today. Am I in the center? There. Okay, that'll work. Okie doke. So here's our raccoon. Isn't he just absolutely adorable? Somewhere, here they are. I have my scissors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut. Remember, you find whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be a raccoon. Just go onto the internet, find a picture of something that you like, print it off, and then you can paint it. Remember, this is not, we're not making a photograph. We are just using it as reference, okay? So I'm gonna take this and my handy dandy graphite pencil. We're gonna color on the back of it with my pencil to make it have like a carbon paper on it so that we can transfer our image to our paper, to our tablet, okay, that we're painting in. All right, we're gonna put him right here. And then all I'm gonna do is kind of come up here and put some lines in of where he's at. And if you watch, I like to do little scribbles for hair because I just don't want those nice striped lines. Okay, because hair isn't a straight line. But you need to do you, whatever you need. If you need lots and lots and lots of lines to show what you're doing, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever makes you relax and feel confident that you can do it, that's what you need to do. Okay, there's no right or wrong. You just need to do, because you will improve as you go along, and pretty soon it'll be like, wow, you know, I think I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I could do this without so much drawing. And I hope you get there. I really do. And I know that you will. All right. Ta-da! See? So we've taken this, we've scribbled on the back. Now we have a pattern. Okay, we're going to set this over here wherever you can see your little raccoon or whatever you're painting, so that you can have a reference. Because remember, that's all it is just a reference. We really aren't concerned about anything else. If you wanted a photograph, you would go out and take a photograph. All right, so now we get to use our brand new Winsor Newton and paints. And just so you know, I don't make anything from this. I'm just using their products because I want to see what I feel is best. So it's all good. Okie doke. Now, I'm going to use a number 6 round. Move everything over. Okay, let's see if I can. Uh-oh, he might have a problem. Oh, nope, that's okay. We might have a problem because I keep bumping the light, but you know what? I think I'm gonna move the light, so don't mind that little darkness that just went by. Okay, let's see if that helps. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some playing around with my lights. Will you guys leave a comment and tell me if the light is okay? Because I want to make sure that this is all good for you. Because it's in my way, kind of, actually. But okay. I don't know if you guys can see okay, so I would really, really appreciate it if you would just comment yes or no, the light's great, or whatever, just so I know. Because I have one more light I can bring in to make sure everybody does good. Okie doke. Now, raccoons are generally, you know, they have that little bandit face, which this has no black. Okay, so a little heads up about that one. The other one I don't believe had any black either. Maybe it did. We could look. Yeah, there we go. We can look. Yes, it did. Okay, so the other one had black, this one has white. But you know what? You don't always have to have black because you can combine colors to make a really deep color that resembles black. Thank you, Denise. So we're going to, you know, just go with that. Okay, so I'm going to use this little section over here because remember, these are little trays that you can mix colors. Okay, so I'm going to add in some color. I mean, not color, white. Yes, water, that's the word. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in, put a few drops of water. Okay, and I have to make sure there's nothing on my brush when I do white. All right, here we go. Now, so I'm gonna use this deep brown, which is burnt umber. Okay, this is what it looks like. And this one seems to have lots and lots of pigment to it, just like the other one. Much more than my, you know, 99-cent thing. So I'm just adding some water to thin it down a little. Okay, and I want to kind of create a blackish color. So I'm going to take a little blue to pull it a little deeper. Okay, I think that looks pretty good, actually. All right, so I've added some blue to my brown and got, it's not black, but it is pretty deep. It's a deep, deep, deep brown. Okay, so that's the color I'm gonna assume is my blackish color. I'm gonna take my pointy paintbrush, see how it's nice and pointy, and I'm gonna just start to put in my darkness color where I want it with the water. I can tell you though that, you know, this isn't black, but sometimes I think we rely on black too much. There's some darkness up in here. Wherever your darkness is, while I have quite a bit of it on my brush, okay? And try to keep, you know, your hair going in the right direction. The more you can tack on as you're going along, the better. You have this dark line kind of going up through here. Do you see how I'm trying to follow the shape of him along with leaving little flicks of hair? Okay. And then here, I'll just pull some down. Now, I want to show you, like you have darkness here. That's the darkest part because of underneath his chin. And then you have some here for must be like his little armpits. So you're trying to always keep the little lines. If you need more, you just kind of mix it all up. I need a little more pigment, less water. Okay. And what I'm doing is just using the very tip of my paintbrush to do little lines now that I've got that on. So just to add a little more detail, you just kind of come in and just tap out these lines. There might be something in here and something in here. Okay. And then you're going to put a few little lines here. It's hard for me to do backwards. Okay. Ta-da! All right. I'm going to wash my brush a little. Just a little. Okay? Because in through here, okay, so you have his darkness, and then you have the light here, and light here, and light here, and some in here, and some here. Okay, so this in here, this is the darkest part of him. Okay, his eyes and this part, okay? And then it gets lighter. So it's, oops. So up in here, it's kind of this color, just lighter. So I'll add a little more water to it, help dilute some of that pigment. Then I kind of dry off some of the water, and then I'm just kind of going to come in here and start to pull in the lighter. Okay, because remember, that's the beauty of watercolors, is we can water down the color just a little bit more, so you're in the same, it's the same color, remember, but now it's lighter. So this is the same color as this. I've just added more water. And I'm staying away from where I want it to be white, and just kind of sticking this in here so that I can see where I'm going, where it helps me to know where do I have to deepen my colors. Maybe this needs to be darker to create the illusion that this is lighter. You know, we really just don't know at this point. So it helps you to have a frame of reference. And it just starts to give him a little more cuteness. Isn't he cute? What do you think so far? Because this is doing a black and white animal with no black. So, yep. We're going to just find this totally interesting. This is a first for me, quite honestly, because I would reach for the white and the black to do a raccoon. That's just how it works. But when you're faced with using a palette that doesn't have it, it makes it a little bit different. Okay, and then right in through here, we're going to give him a little more darkness. Okay, he's starting to look pretty cute. Okay, now we have kind of what I call the base. so we want to create more depth, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of the crimson color. We're going to add, can you see me adding that? I'm going to take some more of the brown and a smidgen of blue, maybe a couple more smidgens of blue. Okay, because blue is what's going to help give us a little more of that depth. And a little more brown. See, it's really just a trial by error. That's what this whole thing is. Okay, now I think I like that color, so I'm gonna add a little more blue just to give it a little more, to make the pigment stronger. Because remember, you're dissolving the watercolor pigment. Okay, now I have that color. Can you see it? And it's pretty dark. So I'm gonna put in this darker color where I want his eyes to be darker. Plus we need to start working in his eyes. Okay, so his eyes are back farther, so we're gonna stick a little bit more in here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and make his eyes in here. I know it looks like I'm losing his eyes, but it's... And then since I have this dark color, remember it's not black. We'll stick his nose in here. We'll fix it in a minute. Okay, now I need his eyes to be darker, like where his actual eyes are, not the fur around it. Sorry, I try not to sneeze, and now my nose is running. Take a little, I'm just going to start mixing some colors. This is, oops, it's very sticky. I didn't mean to pull it out, guys. Okay, this is the raw sienna. And raw sienna just has a little more red and orange in it. So we'll take a little blue. See all these things that you're learning? Okay, there we go. All right, so then we'll take that and we're gonna make his eyes a little darker. Very good, I like that color. And then I'm gonna add a little of this darkness to his nose. See how much darker? See how it looks pretty much black? So sometimes you just, especially when it comes with new paints, I mean, you have like the basics of what things look like, but you know, sometimes it's a little bit harder to just really get it. But the big thing is when you're adding in different levels of color, see how I'm trying to add in like a little bit here. They're just little touches, okay? Because you want it to kind of resemble fur. And the sorry, the depth adds in the deepness. Okay? All right, so now I'm gonna take this color that was on the outside is more of his fur color, and just mix that with a little bit of this color to start to bring in some of this fur. And there, try to think of the direction the fur would go, okay? Just touch, touch, touch. You don't want it just to be you know, different lines. You want to kind of, I think he's looking pretty cute so far. Okay. I want a little more darkness in here. So how's he looking? Does he look pretty good so far? I hope so. I think he looks pretty cute. Trying to do this without using any black. Okay. I'd like to test out their white too, so I think, oops. I really like theirs. I mean, I like the other one too. I'm trying to decide which one will go in the subscription box, which many of you have already signed up. So thank you, thank you. I mean, not signed up to get it, but just for the emails. Because I don't even have a sign up to actually sign up for it yet. Okay, so this is the white. I think he looks so cute. And then I'll stick some down in here. Yay, he looks adorable. Okay, the bad thing is, you know, I mean, it's not a bad thing, I guess, really, if you think about it. You can't really do this with acrylic paint. It's the only thing that can really go on top of it without the masking fluid. Oops, that's a chunk of acrylic paint. I finally got a little dab. Thank you. Okay. So I'm taking, this is acrylic paint. I'm gonna start to bring his eyes out. So he has kind of like this little water line down here and a couple little dots for the brightness of his eye. Couple little dots towards the top. I'm gonna have some on his nose. See, to me, everything comes together when eyes start to look like they're supposed to. Okay, so you're gonna have these long whiskers that mostly you can't see because they're white, but you're gonna have some that kind of really stand out. Oops. Cute, cute. All right, and then we're gonna give him a little bit of a boost up in here where you really want the white to show for that white fur. So if you just trust the process, okay? Things when you're designing or anything, whether it's a cake, whether it's a painting, whether it's even like redoing your room, anything, it just takes a process. And until you get to a certain point in that process, it might be like, oh my word, you know, that is not what I was thinking. But you have to get it to just past that spot. See how cute he is? All right, we're gonna take a little bit of my Sharpie. Hopefully he's dry enough for that. Okay, and we're gonna kind of come in here and we're gonna pull out some of these. And I'm gonna try to emphasize some of the fur. See how it's the little touches, just the little touches that really just make him go, oh, there he is. Okay. And remember, you're not trying to create a portrait. Okay, this isn't a photography lesson. This is about being creative, okay? This is just letting your inner artist, and I am a firm believer that everybody has an inner artist, okay? It might not be, you know, the Van Gogh level, or which actually I don't care for Van Gogh, but you know, Picasso or Monet or even mine. I mean, I look at people and I think, oh, if I could be like that, that'd be great. But you know what? I'm not them. I'm me. I was created to be me and to do the things that I do. So that's what I want you to remember. See how cute he looks? All right. Because we've taken our cute little raccoon, our baby raccoon, and we've made him into this. Now, please understand, he can be totally abstract. Maybe one day we'll do an abstract. I don't know. I just know that I don't want you to compare yourself to anybody at all, because they're them and you are you. All right, let's flip this. So, oh, before I go, so I like this one. I think this is the set we're going to go with for my subscription box. It'll be the Winsor Newton, and it does come with a paintbrush, but you know, it's a very little paintbrush. I would need a bigger paintbrush, unless you're doing cute little miniatures. Anyway, let's turn this light off and get it out of the way. There we go. There I am. Okay, so I hope that you have just totally loved your raccoon. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going to be doing this cute little koala. Isn't he adorable? He's adorable. And once again, I will post the link for to sign up for the email. Okay, please understand that you're not signing up for the actual subscription box. You're signing up to get emails that will let you have more information. I'm going to do an update, so should hopefully be getting an email from me today just on an update on when it will be shipping and just a couple other things. So, or you do not have to do the subscription box to be a part of my Monday, Thursday, Friday paintings. They are always going to be there. I mean, I don't want to say always, but for quite a while anyway. It's not a requirement to buy them, but the subscription box will be the actual tools. The designs, I'm going to be planning out the entire month, so it's 12 designs of what I'm going to be doing each month. And so if you want the patterns delivered to your home along with the watercolors and the tools that I'll be using, most of them, then you'll need to sign up. And at this point, it's $25 plus shipping. I just have one more price I'm waiting for, and then I'll know exactly. So, enough of that. Thank you for painting with me today. I have had a lot of fun painting Mr. Raccoon. Oh, Aunt Judy, if you're online, I need a name for the raccoon, or anybody else. Maybe Ricky the Raccoon. I don't know. It doesn't have to rhyme. Too fun. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. Now that I'm done babbling, make sure you sign and date your, you don't have to sign it, just date it, your creation, and share it with me. I would love, love, love to see it. So I'll see you tomorrow at 8:05, and we will paint Mr. Koala. All right, make it a great day. See you. Ooh, Rocky. Okay, Rocky it is. Monday, let's see, is it Adria? Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday at 8:05-ish. I'm usually on between 8:05 and 8:08, but I'm trying to do the 8:05 right on time. But anyway, it's Monday, Thursday, Friday, 8:05 in the morning, Indiana time, and we just do 3 different paintings. So, all right, I'll see you all tomorrow at 8:05-ish, and Rocky the Raccoon will be loaded up here very quickly. So, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.